Hey JP, how you doing? We got some unforecast rain here this morning. I had to drag an ass today. Here comes that rainy day feeling again. Rainy day feeling again. You ever had that, JP? Just never know how it's gonna affect you. Oh yeah, it just comes in on you. Rainy day feeling again. Hey TC Mitchison, good. How are you? Yeah, how's it going? Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to rain here. It's going to be over in a little bit. Oh, good for you. How's things working out for you up there? You still up in Traverse City? Excuse me. Okay, good. It's a good place. And my damn allergies. They seem to get worse as I get older. Why wouldn't they? Everything else is getting worse. Oh yeah. Just partying, you know what I'm saying? I had a hard time getting out of bed today. How you doing? Hello.
Hello.
You ready?
Yeah.
Large caramel latte,
Okay.
skim milk, extra hot, extra shot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm at my favorite coffee spot. I'm in West Branch. Oh, is it JP? Yeah, I think I'm going to head back to Georgia Sunday. I'm glad you said that because there's some stuff I was going to put in the back and it's supposedly waterproof, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to chance it. Hey Kim, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know where I'm going today. I'm not sure. I might not go anywhere. Oh, excuse me. Tired. Hey Blue, how you doing? Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you get more than I did during the day. Tired. I'm doing great. I had a great day yesterday. Just partying all night. All day, all night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You gotta wish the best for people. I mean, it doesn't mean much, just saying, hope it works out for you. You know, I hope it does, but just words, really. It's not gonna really affect the outcome. Yeah, yeah, it's better than what I'm usually called. Yeah. Yeah, I thought, boy, I'm trending upward in a positive way. It's usually motherfucker. Goof is way better than that.
444.
444? Whoops. You can keep change.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good day. Have a good day. I gotta get gas. Only 17 miles to empty. This coffee hits the spot. I should stop in this thing and see if they got my key yet. Yeah, it's good. First sip of coffee. I caught up on old times yesterday. I had a friend of mine get here yesterday at 9 in the morning. She didn't go home till 6. 7. We had smiles on our faces from ear to ear. Yeah, it was great, man. Every muscle in my body. Oh, did I ever have a good time? You better believe it. I'm talking about like a 20-year-old time. I mean, I should be a cattle breeding stock. Good shit, man. Really. I think I'm going to start a fertility clinic. So awesome. Let me run in here real quick and ask these clowns what happened to my key. I'll be right back. Ugh. Damn thing, these guys. So some new guy bought this, and these were supposed to be like really good now. Hey, Debbie and Dave. It's supposed to be. I ordered it 3 weeks ago, and they were going to call me in a week. Still not in. So I go in there. It's like, why haven't you guys called me? It's like, well, it isn't in. Then he says it is in. Then he said, well, let me look for it. God. Crazy. Can't get anything done right anymore. I gotta get some gas before I run out. This rain wasn't supposed to happen. Went over to Ted's last night. Party time, yeah, like the old days. Oh, have you really? Wow. Crazy. You know, a drug dealing's just like an economy. You know, it doesn't happen all at once. Look at this guy. Get in the left lane. Idiot. Just like an economy, it just slowly drops off. All of a sudden, then the houses lose value. Then the school system goes to shit. Then they have a hard time keeping police officers. And then you had a place that 40 years ago everybody liked to live in that was reasonable and middle class. And now it's a fucking dump that you can't sell anything in. It's never going to change. And it all started with drug use. It's not the weather. I mean, jobs can do the same thing. But drug use is what... Look at Detroit. Look at Miami. Look at San Francisco. Look at LA. Look at Seattle. I could go on and on and on. Memphis. Knoxville. Drugs. The cities, inner cities are ruined. Philadelphia. Total shithole. All because of drug use. It ties up community resources. It keeps cops from showing up to things that are, your house is getting broken into again. Probably drugs. This marijuana bullshit too. That's gonna produce just hundreds of thousands more lazy fuckers that don't want to get up and go to work. They kind of live with their parents, get stimulus money, listen to fucking Led Zeppelin all day. Country's fucked. Even in a town like this, I think we got 3 like dope houses now. Yeah, natural marijuana. Fuck you. I mean, you can smoke it recreationally and have fun if you want to. But overall, it's bad. Anybody that doesn't realize that is stupid. Just dumber than a motherfucker. I mean, just one dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah, I like my marijuana. It takes my anxiety away.
Yeah, sure. You've been fucked up your whole life. Even before marijuana was legal and you never smoked it. Yeah, I'd say that being high all the time is better than being sober with your frame of mind. Fucking kook. Yeah, seriously. Let me fill this monster up. $100. Bullshit.
Yeah, people moving up. People. People fucking with people because of color of the skin. People moving up, people moving in, people smoking reefer and they're losing all the skin. Ha, 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 and the boy's been on.
Yeah, man, that's the way it is. There's no difference. Well, there is a difference actually. If you read about therapeutic indexes and how they occur in the body, smoking tops everything, particularly compared to swallowing things. And they're going to say, drunk drivers, people smoking marijuana aren't getting in car accidents. Yeah, I mean, you can take stuff and use it recreationally, like a drink or smoking marijuana or whatever. But when it starts getting to the point where that's all you do, that's a problem. I mean, to each his own. But it's interesting. I ask a lot of people the question, do you think marijuana is a gateway drug? And they say not in the sense that it's the addiction, but it's the people you hang around. And there's most marijuana smokers seem to know a lot of people that take a lot of other drugs, and that's in the sense that it's a gateway drug. Not like you automatically move up because marijuana wasn't getting you high enough. Fuck, I don't know. It's crazy, man. World's nuts. The economy is so shaky with low-paying jobs that, when you hire 10,000 people at an Amazon warehouse, they're not hanging that carrot like there. You have benefits, it's better than none. They got you by the balls in the middle class. I mean, how are you going to move up in an Amazon warehouse? Just outwork 9,000 other people just like you? What's that? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to get this today.
Yeah, it was 70% today.
Not when I looked last night.
We're in Michigan.
Because it shows right now. It's not supposed to be raining right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Groton Push. Yeah, I believe it, man. I'll get your ass. That's what Stephan Bonnar, the UFC guy. That's what got him. Accidental overdose, and that's where it gets dicey to me. Hang on, let me get this pump out. Take this pump out.
Love and sin.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man? It's just like addictions, man. I mean, I got my fucking problems.
But it hasn't really cost me. It has cost me. My addictions have cost me relationships. I didn't give a fuck. Why? Just like anybody that's addicted to. Have a good day. Just like anybody that's addicted to anything, the addiction trumps all that other shit. You know? Let's party. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Singing this to you, Blue Malibu. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh, fuck. Anyway, so as soon as I pull, I'm going to park in my old favorite spot. Raindrops keep falling on my head. When you're smoking marijuana, fuck yeah. Isn't that a pleasant thought? No bills, no jobs, no responsibility. Let's just smoke marijuana and watch it rain. Fuck yeah. Fucking Cheech and Chong. No, but what I was saying is this addiction shit. You know, I've had my own problems with addiction. Not substance abuse. But if, you know, when you're into some shit and it really like draws you in like that. Thank you, Kim. It's hard to curtail. And then you're faced with choices. You know, the proverbial, you made bad choices. Yeah. Who the fuck hasn't made bad choices? Yeah, bad choices, you know, minus a crystal ball, you're gonna make bad choices. And they weren't bad choices at the time it happened. I've had relationships where it was just like great for like a long time, and then, you know, whatever the fuck happens, I still can't figure that out. You get sick of them, you argue over nothing, you want to take vacations alone, sleep in separate beds, jack off. Before you know it, it's like, I think we're growing apart. It's like, yeah, no shit, I do too. It's like, I want a divorce. Like, oh, okay, let's get divorced then, fuck it. See, I always knew I was crazy, even as a kid. I never wanted to wrap myself in too tight with kids and shit. I knew that the likelihood of me staying married for like 4 years was fucking zero. So I didn't want that like child support and her getting fucking hosed by somebody else while I was raising the kid. Really, I thought this way as a young kid. I mean, nobody ever comes up and gives you a hug, gives you credit for what you didn't do. But I know myself it was the right thing. And overall, I think my relationships, you know, it's getting to the end of the road now. I'm old now. So this isn't going to be an issue much longer. But I had like great relationships. Just because they didn't last 50 years and have a golden wedding anniversary doesn't mean that they were bad. I really can't look back at any relationship and say that I wished I didn't have it. I really don't. I love banging them all just the same, some more than others. It's like, well, that's very crude. It seems like in your mind, all you do is you reduce everything down to sex. There's no loving, there's no feeling, there's no intimacy. Yeah, you got me on that one. There's somebody else looking at my favorite view. You got me on that one. That's good. I'm not too good at that. Really, I don't know. I was thinking about this. Maybe you guys can like share this with me. I mean, Blue, you and I have talked about weird fucking family members. Wish these guys get the fuck out of here. You know? So that's it. That's a story on that. Fuck, who knows? I mean, you know, if you read a self-help book or you go see a psychiatrist, they're gonna make it sound like, you know, that somebody's got the perfect answer for this stuff, and that if you do all this bullshit, your life's gonna turn out perfect. It's not it, man. It's fucking life. And that's why I took the bait on the Georgia thing. I mean, my mental health is fucking shaky here and there. And I thought, well, either I'm going to like struggle here or just try something new.
Hey, is this thing working? 87, wow. Blue, is this thing still working or is it stuck? The world is nuts. Hey, could somebody make a comment? If it's not, I'm going to start this damn thing over again. God damn it. This thing doesn't work right either. Oh, it's working. Oh, good. Yeah, so that's all you can do, man. Just like truck on. I think the biggest factor in everything as you get older, you can't have it both ways. When you're young, you're naive, and once you lose that naivete, that's when the problems start, because you have the intellect to realize that it was all a bunch of bullshit to begin with, but you were in a good place mentally when you were young. New relationships, there's nothing like a new relationship when you're young. Oh, feeding your dog. You know, it's like you don't know anything yet. You don't really know that hormones, just like two butterflies fucking on a flower, it's no different. But you think it's different because you're a human. But really, it's chemicals controlling the whole thing. And then you like him and you're buying him roses and chocolate and all this fucking shit. It's all like automatic. Because you want him. You want to be with him. You're dreaming of a life with this woman. Fucking 2 or 3 times a day, blowjobs at every rest stop. It's like, wow, man, life is great. I finally met my soulmate. And they got a job, and you don't think they're fucking around on you, and they come from a good family, and you just think, you sit back. Yeah, you're going to sit back, and life's going to be great. And it's true. I mean, familiarity breeds contempt. You know, I run into these people. Most of these people, like, you could say, yeah, you're fucking crazy. Of course, it didn't work out for you. Yeah, I'm not saying that's completely false. And you're going to run into people that have, lived 50 years, and it's just like, kissing each other on the cheek and shit when they're passing each other in the hallway. But to me, those people, those examples that I see, I wouldn't want to be them either. I just think they've got such a low bar of being satisfied. And that's how people interpret their happiness, and I think it's false. If I just wanted to sit around and be bored, maybe I could be happy if I found that, good. I don't know. Roller coaster. Crap will happen. Yeah, that's it, man. Well, I think the fucked up part about it is that I'm at a point, and I've had this for a long time, where I don't really want anything, I don't think. I mean, I had a great day yesterday. But if it was as great as it was when I was younger, I want to have another great one today, and I don't. It's fucked up. Crazy. I looked at my GoPro today and I said, GoPro, lead me someplace. I did it with the GoPro 11 too. I didn't fool around with the 9. And I said, what would Debbie and Dave do? Yeah, it was a super good fun time. I took her over and introduced her to Ted and Patty, but she had to get home. She's got a bunch of horses. And then I stayed till midnight. Yeah, go with the flow. Is that what would, how about this? Let me put this out here. Like Debbie and Dave, you guys, everybody loves you on here. You guys are like positive, I'm kind of like a negative. But I mean, if you had to rate your happiness scale on an average for a month, not a bad day when you saw a ding in your car or you had a flat tire, but
average month, highs and lows, where would you peg your happiness scale if 10 was the happiest? And you too, Blue, where would you put where would you pin your happiness scale on to 10? JP, how about you? Anybody listening? Where's your happiness scale on the average of a month? Go with the flow. Five, yeah, I would say that's where I'd put mine. Five, yeah. I think five. Oh, seven. Good for you, JP. Good. Good. Debbie and Dave, where do you guys think you'd be? And how about this? Do you think it's possible? Yeah, this guy's parked next to me. Hey, man, what's going on? You're in my spot. Yeah. Yeah. I come up here all the time. This guy's next to me. I do this all the time. Yeah. Great view. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. You believe that shit? That guy's right next to me. Hey, Penny. Penny, we were, you missed the conversation, I think, but we were asking if you had an average of a day, your happiness scale, where would you put yours? 10 being the highest. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Sitting up here. Oh, I know who that guy is. I put some videos up and tried to help him with his channel. He's a fishing nut. A couple of years ago. Hey, Conan, good to see you. Small world is right. Conan, how you been? Where you been? Yeah, small world. Oh, Dave says 7, Debbie 5. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. No, the average for a month, because, you know, you have swings on different days. The average for a month, 10 being the highest. 10 being the highest. That's a good average. You know, you're taking like 29.6 days or whatever it is an average, and you're trying to, you know, average. That kind of gives you an idea. Not the best day, not the worst. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, good to see you. I was thinking about you, Conan. Oh, 7 for you. That's pretty good. Good, you're happy. You kind of, you know, it's interesting, Blue. I think you would agree with this. Is these people talking on here? Is the people who come across, you know, you kind of get a feel for people on here, and it makes sense that Penny would have a 7, and either Dave or Debbie would have a 7. I'm a little surprised at Debbie having a 5. You know? Yeah, me too. Debbie's like, so you guys come across as like very positive, upbeat. You know, you're never chiming in with negative stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, old Debbie. Yeah, you're in big trouble if your happiness is on my level. Yeah. Now here's the next question. With the people with a 5, do you play Russian roulette? Shit. Yeah, she does seem so positive. Yeah, she does. Oh, a 7. Oh, yeah, we don't. Oh, okay. All right. Well, as you guys know, my sister kicked the bucket here 2 days ago. That's a long, miserable story. I haven't talked to her in 8 years. My nephew was, I wouldn't say he's the cause of it, but he took a, well, I don't know, man. It was a sad life for years. Yeah, how you doing, Conan? Yeah, it does, Penny. Yeah, nah, thank you.
No, I didn't even talk to her. I didn't get along with her. Actually, I came up here to help her, which I did do. Uh, they were just nasty. Her, my nephew, they're all just like nasty, negative, crappy people. I mean, she owned like 7 McDonald's at one time, right? And the nephew forced them out of business. They all went broke and were on welfare. Her house was foreclosed on 2 years ago. And it's in and of itself sad, not because she's related to me, but it's just a story that you wouldn't believe. My nephew, who was making crazy money, lives in a dump, sheets on the window, tractor, trailer, the semi trailer parked in the yard, junk laying all over. It seems to me if I would have been in that position, I would have moved to a different town because they are definitely the horse's patoot of West Branch, Michigan. And, he's a fucking total scumbag. And, of course, he was bragging to people before Memorial Day that he hoped Judy died, his mother, so he could get a $60,000 life insurance policy. He needed it to pay some bills. Yeah, just a dirtbag. But, I looked at the obituary, and there's going to be no funeral. Yeah, you better believe there's not going to be any funeral. You know why? That would come out of whatever money there is, and I don't think there's much. And, of course, he's not going to do that. They're going to have some kind of celebration of life July 15th. Now, there's two sides to every story. There were a couple attempts my sister made to, contact me. But when I'm done with people, I'm done. And I don't have any, bad feelings about this at all. When I make that decision right then, it's like, fuck it. I can't help it that we were had the same parents. I use the criteria, if someone was my neighbor, would you be telling people, geez, I lived next to really good people? Absolutely. Here in West Branch, I have fantastic neighbors. I love all my neighbors. Get along great. But and with my sister, it's like, no, I would hate my neighbors if she was my neighbor. So I just cut it off. But the point here is, here she is. She got cremated. No funeral service. She owns 7 McDonald's. And, that's a big deal in a small town like this. And you know how they have those, memory boards when you die? Well, when those McDonald's were taken away, they actually sold them, but there was no money left by the time they changed hands. And she didn't get a cake, a letter, a party. Hey, we loved working with you. And that speaks volumes. And I noticed yesterday, I follow those with a couple other people. There was a vet that died, I knew, a veterinarian in Chicago when I lived downtown. Stephen Andres, Andries. And he just died here not too long ago. And I, posted a nice comment. He was a great guy. Compassionate, super good guy. And, there's 580 messages from people that had crossed paths with him. And here my sister's, a popular person around this area for 45 plus years. Not one comment left on the memory board. Zero. Now, I'm not trying to find ways to fortify my disdain for her, but it kind of gives you an idea. She was not a liked person at all. Hey, Chris. Hey, Klaus. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but be honest with you, man. I spell it out. I didn't have a thing to do with her for the last 8 years. And I'm not one bit sad about it. The only thing, I'll be honest with you, that I thought about was that, death is humbling. And I never planned on talking to her again. But when it's this final, you look at it differently. If you'd asked me a week before she died, you think you'll ever talk to your sister again? I would say no, I don't. But you don't rule it out. 100%. You never know. Weird shit happens, right? Well, now we know that's never going to happen. So she died, and we left on bad terms. It doesn't bother me, though. I say it doesn't bother me, but if I had my druthers, just like YouTube, I'd rather have an active channel with people than one where everybody thought I was a dick and never came on. You know what I'm saying? If I had my choices, of course I'd like positive, nice stuff rather than negative.
but it just doesn't work out that way sometimes. You know? Oh, thank you, Klaus. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Klaus, how you been doing? Klaus, we were talking earlier about the happiness scale. And, we took a month. If you had to rate your happiness scale, 10 being the highest, on a month, where would you put your number at? Where would you say you would be on the happiness scale? Nah, well, I mean, she was a shotgun wedding with my parents. There were 2 stillborn, and then there was me. Nah, not really. And there was always like, I had a very dysfunctional, everything was dealt with anger and hostility and drama. And, it was just, everything was such a disaster. I mean, it probably wouldn't have mattered who it was, you know? No, but she was just so much older and gone for a long time. I don't think that had much to do with it, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh, see, Klaus? Yeah, no, so that's surprising because you seem like, this is interesting discussion, man. This is like these impromptu conversations. I think they're interesting because otherwise you don't know what other people are thinking. And, if you said to me before I asked you that question, it's like Klaus, he comes on, it's like, hey, he's a good guy, great sense of humor. You get a feel for people, the comments they make, how they spell, if they're fuckers or they're good people, they like animals, they don't. After a while, when someone's been on a long time, and I'm not saying it's particularly accurate, but you have an idea what you think they're like just based on the communications you've had. And Klaus comes across as like a good guy. And now when I ask him that, I'm surprised that he's a 3 or 4. Because he just, that surprises me. And I'm surprised Debbie is a 5. Let me move over. Oh, thank you, Tribbles. Yeah, I don't give a shit, to tell you the truth. That sounds cold, but I don't care. I hadn't talked to her in 8 years. So now, here's the thing. What I'm guaranteed is never talking to her again. That's over, no matter what. And that is thought-provoking. Where you been, Troubles? We thought you might have got a hold of a red-hot lover. Got that libido, got that flame put out for a while. Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Klaus. Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, it's really, I appreciate the people that I've met through YouTube. I'm not kidding you, man. I mean, some really, honestly, I would consider it like special people in my life that I've met through YouTube. Like conversations like this, and it's fun. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, okay. And I could have really went for a whitefish dinner today. Yeah. Oh, okay, Chris. Yeah. No, I don't think, but I know that when I make a comment like that, that people think I'm nuts. And they probably say to themselves, oh, that's really insensitive. I mean, she was an older woman that fell on hard times, and they're wondering. I bet you, if I'll ask people this, you can't answer it because you don't know the nature of the relationship. But I'll bet you this: if you did, and you gleaned, like, let's say, an average interpretation, you were around enough to form an opinion, and you just threw something out there, and I asked you if you thought it was my fault or her fault, I bet because she was older and fell on bad times that I'd be blamed as the culprit behind this, which is just absolutely false. I mean, you never get a chance to defend that. It doesn't really matter because it's not an issue. But I'm telling you, man, she was like a super crappy person. I mean, I still keep in touch with neighbors that moved away from her because they couldn't stand her on both sides. She actually got a light installed on her garage so it shined through their living room window. They used to like to keep the curtains open and watch TV. Just shit like that. And they'd tell me, hey, what the hell is wrong with her? It's like, yeah, I'd go get a ladder and I'd go up there and turn the light down or change the bulb or shit like that. Just weird, hateful stuff like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, we've had a good time. I mean, now I know that the channel hasn't been that great for about a year. I mean, as good as it used to be, but it's gonna be. Now that, as soon as my house is finished, I'm gonna have a nice studio set up, legitimate guests, questions and answers, get back to the videos that I used to like to do. This year has been a mixed bag of instability and slow internet and that kind of thing. But I will get back to the good old days. Like Chris would come on, people come on at night, we'd have good conversations. Interneil, that kind of thing. I miss those. Oh yeah, no kidding, Penny, huh? Yeah, no, we've had a great time. Yeah, we really have. I haven't forgot about your rocks either, Penny. No, but it's really been fun, It's blog. I just blocked a couple people yesterday morning. I blocked the Drowsy Doll, and I blocked Nicole Jurgens too. Now, and the reason I blocked them is because they were on these drama channels. And it's a private channel. I don't want any drama. I don't think you guys do either. And when you're a part of another channel, you can say, well, it's my business what channel that I look at. It's true. But it's my business who I want commenting on mine. And if you're over there, I don't want you over here. Simple as that. There's no hidden meaning. I think it just speaks volumes of a person when they're over on Sharon's channel or Bobbles or some of this crazy ass shit or Nitties, and I don't want you over here. Hey, Drifter. Yeah, we're gonna be going back to the old days this fall, for sure. Promise you. Going back to the old days. Oh, really, Penny? Now, Penny, do you think my sister just died a couple days ago, right? Doesn't bother me a bit. I mean, I get more upset stepping on a spider accidentally. It would trigger my motion meter more. But if these people that you don't talk to died tomorrow, would it be any big deal? I mean, what's your thinking on that? Do you think sometimes you should try and make up? See, that's not a high value to me. I mean, I kind of hold my head high that she was a bitch, a crappy person. I didn't want anything to do with her. And 8 years ago, I decided I wouldn't, and I didn't. And I'm comfortable with that. And I had 8 years to think about it if I'd made a mistake. And I looked at redeeming qualities, and I just couldn't find one. Her neighbors couldn't stand her. Employers didn't like her. So I can't help it. Our parents were the same. You wouldn't care, huh? Now you say Now you say that you would care. Then if you would care, have you considered like ways to turn this around? Oh, 219. Wow. Oh, okay. So you did your due diligence, you know? You did your due diligence. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. I just think this is like a Lassie type, Hallmark movie that just because you're related to someone that you're supposed to put up with their bullshit. I don't agree with it. Well, in my case, it was plenty of bad ones, Kim. Just a shitty person, man. Always negative, bad mouthing their employees and stuff. And that crazy nephew of mine was spending them out of business. Those were successful McDonald's. If you own I've mentioned this before, but if you own a McDonald's in a small town, you basically bought yourself a job. If you own one off the expressway like this one or a couple of the other ones she owned, you're printing money. And she had tons of money and she just decided, like, when she really started going nuts about 10 years ago, to take her upper management that'd been with her for years and cancel their health insurance. And it wasn't because she couldn't afford it. She just said that nobody was paying for that anymore. Just shit like that. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, you get along good with your sister, I know, Blue. Oh, gotcha, Penny. Yeah, you're right, Klaus. Yeah. See, there's Debbie again with that half full. Yeah, you're lucky. Oh, wow, Drifter. That's crazy. There you go, Deb. That's good, though. But this is also why the chat works, is because, it's because of, like, comments like that. I think, obviously, Debbie, you take the high road, even when you may not be in the best of moods, which is admirable. Like, you're a half full person. I appreciate it. I've always said, man, I have just as much, like, respect for people, and maybe more sometimes, if they tell me to get fucked, or, you're out of line, or what's wrong with you. Yeah, I'm sure I need that. And I've never blocked or gotten rid of people because they didn't like me. Really, it's generally because of being rude or what they said about people that were in a tough circumstance. I'll give you a goddamn example. That fucking Sharon is a perfect example. You'll say, well, why do you pick on Sharon? I don't pick on Sharon, but is there an inordinate amount of hostility towards her? There is, and it's because I knew she was ripping off 10 guys at a time, and Maddie and Gerald were nice to her. They helped her with her channel and did interviews and welcomed her down there and introduced her to other people. I mean, I know it's a low-level production, but it wasn't like they were, like, protective of their success. And she fucked them as hard as she could have, and she still continues to do that.
a fellow addict that should understand all the subtleties associated with being a drug addict. Not at all. You wait, karma is going to bite her in the ass, I promise you. I put Sharon right up in the same category as my sister. She's going to be a person that kicks a bucket one day and nobody's going to show up. Just a shitbag of a person. Yeah. Oh, wow, Penny. Yeah, just an ugly, nasty person. And that's also like my bittersweet attitude towards YouTube. We wouldn't be talking if it wasn't for YouTube. So you got to thank them for that. But just the bullshit they do. I'll give you an example. Like, they started demonetizing my interviews with prostitutes because I was talking about drugs. So I emailed back and forth. Like, what are you talking about? It's like drugs. It's like, we don't want you talking about. But in the old days, all you had to do was not promote drugs or glorify them, which I never did. And then it turned to, we don't want you talking about drugs. It's like, okay. And then I was talking about antidepressants, so they demonetized those. It's like, we told you we don't want you talking about drugs. Like, oh, okay. You mean even legal drugs? Even legal drugs. It's like, okay. It's like, then I mentioned marijuana, got the yellow $sign, demonetize that. It's like, what the fuck? And it's not demonetized, but it's right next to it. They say it's not suitable for most advertisers. Like, why are you guys like doing this? Marijuana is legal. Doesn't matter. We don't want you talking about marijuana. So just about 4 or 5 days ago now, when I watch YouTube videos, I get slaughtered with digital advertising showing up in the videos that I'm trying to watch of marijuana gummies, edibles. You see, this is the kind of shit that really pisses you off with places. That's one example. The second example is how they allow, they don't want legitimate interviews about people with drug issues that aren't glorifying drugs. How do they allow so many channels to just go on there and like talk about people's looks and tell people where they live and that kind of stuff? That is not good. That is like enabling stalking. Yeah, me too. That's a great, as soon as it quits raining, I'll put the window down again. That is not good. That's stalking. Well, it looked like that Section 203 was going to be amended, but it wasn't. Not favorable, so, which means that YouTube and all these other fuckers, they're not liable for third-party content. So, as an example, if I went on there and I said Tribbles is a fucking dumbass, this is her address, and you need to go over there and straighten her out, and someone went over there and firebombed her house, you would think that there'd be a cause of action. In other words, you put it all together, Tribble's family finds out that I did that and that it really happened, so they sue me. Well, with this Article 203, social media platforms, including Facebook, are not liable for something somebody else uploaded and caused harm for. They're not liable. It's case law. It's etched in stone. You're fucked. So even though it's all true and I did it, they're not on the hook. Just I am. And even that's dicey. Yeah, thank you, Penny. Yeah, the thing of, well, see, here's where it gets fuzzy too. To be honest with you. And that is like, there a time for YouTube, I was just fucking around, same as I am now. I mean, I'm kind of back to square one, which is fine with me. I notice I've been getting I'm supposed to get I'll tell you, $660 this month, which is better than nothing. If they sent me nothing, that's fine too. But, it's in your face all the time when you turn up YouTube. And like I said, they paid me a couple $100,000 over about a 4-year period. It was cool to do. I mean, it paid my expenses. I was going to do it one way or the other. Who doesn't want to get reimbursed? But it's down to excuse me. I've got 17,000 some videos. Most of them are bullshit. Ham sandwich, that kind of shit. I'm not saying it's great content. But you would think with 17,000 videos, just people accidentally clicking on them would be more than $660. It would be. And it isn't, because I'm on their shit list.
They don't really want guys like me around anymore. They're not going to promote me. And if I'm not recommended, I mean, this is, my goose is cooked with YouTube, but I'm fine with it. I'm just lucky I can upload and have fun stuff that interests me. They just are looking for other, like, people to promote. Yeah, once in a while you'll throw a ringer in, it'll recommend a video, but nothing like the old days. And honestly, I hope to God I never get another viral video. It's too many stalkers. I don't know whether these people just get jealous or what. And if I could hide the views on that viral bullshit, I would do it. I would. You wouldn't even know. You'd either watch the video because you liked it or not. It's a bunch of bullshit anyway. It was like no great anything. No great interviewing skills. No great editing. Nothing profound. It was just a guy interested in a prostitute. That's all. And they decided to promote it. Excuse me. Every day with strangers, yeah. I mean, all those people that I kicked off, I'm glad I did. And I do feel bad for, like, a lot of those people out there. You can say whatever you want about Maddie, but Maddie's a sweet person. Yeah, she's lying because she needs drugs. But that's what happens when you get to the end of the road as a working prostitute. It's addicted to drugs. It doesn't want to quit. I mean, in my short interviewing career, I witnessed it from the beginning to the end. Once that blowjob money dries up because nobody's pulling over anymore, you fake the rehab because that's the only thing that's going to bring the money in. And then you do that 2 or 3 times. And then you start shoplifting and slipping and falling, because you have to have money to support this drug, and selling your body, it's not marketable any longer. Oh, did he? Oh. TikTok dance channel? I do watch TikTok once in a while. Oh, here's another thing too, like, like YouTube, right? I mean, you learn stuff by, messing around with this company. And they were really, this is what they did. They're pushing on shorts because they want to compete with TikTok. Well, I did short videos, but not intentionally. I mean, it was just a short video. So what they did, they ended up taking a bunch of my short videos, like ones that for whatever reason were popular. A prostitute walking down the street, a bird doing a handstand, shit like that. And they promoted them and wouldn't allow them to be monetized. That's back when I was monetizing videos. They said I wasn't eligible for monetizing. It's like, what do you need to be eligible? I didn't even read it. They've pissed me off so bad. I didn't want to be eligible. So they just keep pushing these damn shorts on you all the time. And then I started doing a couple, and then I thought, fuck it, man, I don't want to do these shorts. They're for like 45 seconds long. And then they send you just a bunch of bullshit. It's like, okay, you're eligible for shorts now. It's like, okay, so I started doing some shorts instead of just a short video. And what that does is I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it automatically monetizes it for you. You can't unmonetize a short. It doesn't really matter because it's chump change anyway. And what else I don't like about it is you can't pick the thumbnail. So, but if you look at some of those shorts that I've done since I've been doing them, like since March or something, some of them have like 7,000 videos. I mean, they're bullshit, man. It's like a piece of tomato on a plate. But that just goes to show you, it's not the quality of the content. I mean, it is with some people, but it isn't with me. It's just whether or not they decide to market it. They decided to take a short video of a piece of a tomato on a plate and send it to people to click on. That's how you get those bullshit numbers. Yeah, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's the truth of it. I feel sorry for these poor suckers that You know, people email me sometimes. They want advice on a YouTube channel. It's like, are you kidding? But they don't know any better. They just think that, like, you know, I know how to do this. I don't. Never did. I'd love to say it was my superior intellect and ability to edit and upload profound content, but that's got nothing to do with it. It's a fucking joke. And what else they do too is when they get it in for you, they they uh, they they unsubscribe people from your channel. I've been slowly getting unsubscribed. Now, do people unsubscribe because they don't like me or they think my content sucks? Yeah, I think they do. But those aren't the majority of them, because people email me. It's like, hey, I wonder why I wasn't getting any like notices from you. And it's like, I found I was unsubscribed. So you write YouTube. It's like, hey, why are you unsubscribing people? Then you get the artificial intelligence bot that says, hey, are you having a good day today? Thank you for being a great creator. And I write back, hey, dumb fuck, why are you unsubscribing people from my channel? And the bot writes back, I hope you are having a great day today. Thank you for being part of YouTube. And then I write back, hey, stupid motherfucker, you going to help me or not? And they say, is there anything else I can help you with? That's the customer service you get. You might as well just talk to an empty shoebox. I'm not shitting you. Oh, thank you, Drifter. I'm not kidding you. It'd drive you fucking crazy. You're never going to get a person, a real person anymore. It's all this artificial intelligence, and that's how you catch them. You know, just say the most insulting thing in the world, and they reply, "It was a pleasure speaking with you today. If you ever need any help with anything else, please contact us." Crazy. I love days. I like this kind of like misty. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my dinner. I hate moving. If anybody is listening to this that lives in West Branch, I will pay you cash to help me get through the rest of this. I'm burnt out and I haven't even done that much. I got such a low bar on getting things done anymore. I'd say they've been here probably, well, I don't want to just pull shit out of the air. I don't know how long they've been here. I'd be guessing. I don't know. I mean, this is Horton Township. It's a little township within the county, outside of the city limits. I don't know if this is the original building or not. This goes to show you, I mean, like rural places, you know, like family fun. You can rent this big ass building here. I've been to events at it before. $75 a night. I mean, you know what I mean? Since I've been coming, yeah, 1978. Yeah, they have been. Yes, they have. Yes, 1978. Yep. Yeah, but I remember when I decided to move to Florida, man. I loaded all that shit up with a buddy of mine, my wife. No big deal. Like 3 16-hour days. And now it's like, fuck, I bet I haven't done 16 hours of work since I got here. Sunday will be fine. I think I'm going to head home Sunday. No real reason other than I don't want to. Marty says I can stay gone as long as I want. And, you know, Daisy's doing fine, but I just don't want to have him like, he's like a doting pet owner. Daisy's only been home alone one day since I've left. Because has a fucking fit when you leave if you don't take her. And there's days I don't take her. Whatever. You know, you can't leave them in a running car and all that shit when it's hot, so I don't. But she has a way of like manipulating him. So he takes her with him all the time, which is a pain in the ass. And I told him you don't need to do that, but he does it anyway. But I don't want him like getting pissed about this and not telling me, hey, get your ass back here. I'm tired of taking this dog with me everywhere. He'd never say that. And he doesn't have to take the dog with him, but it doesn't change things, you know what I mean? If I'm back there, it's not an issue because she's with me. You get it? Yeah, super great guy. Yeah, if I'd have known that, if I should have paid movers, it would have been like, you know what it is though. Part of it, I don't think my other than my books, I don't have anything that's worth moving. I don't think. You know, and it would have been about 12 grand to move, and it's like this junk isn't worth 12 grand. If I had like nice furniture and all that bullshit, yeah, I would have paid. But it's like I just couldn't pull the trigger on paying money to move a bunch of junk. Yeah, I'm trying to donate it. I am donating some of it. I am giving it away, neighbors. Yeah, I am. Hang on 1 second. Put this up here. I'm gonna get something out of the back. Oh, let's see. And it's really coming down. Oh, those babies are heavy. It's really coming down. Tribbles, where you been the last week or so? Well, you just been not getting on, or bad timing, or what? Bye, Chris. Debate what I'm gonna do for lunch. Yeah, I got some good rain videos. Oh, okay. Oh, is he better now, your son? Oh my God, Penny. Oh yeah, that sucks. That's too hot. Oh, you answered the first time? Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. Sorry about that. Need to pay attention better. Yeah, it does suck, man. I hate it when it's that hot. Oh, you're not shitting, man. Now I don't know. You know, we got a automatic sprinkling system at the condo, and the grass is brown everywhere. And I asked the neighbor, it's like, why is this grass brown? It's like, well, when it's this dry, they had like no rain for 6 weeks. They said that it just you need to water it 24/7. I thought to myself, well, water it 24/7 then. I mean, isn't that the whole idea of a watering system, to keep the grass looking green? I don't know whether they're afraid of a big water bill or what. Oh, sorry about that. What in the hell would he have this time of year? 6. He got COVID?
Yeah, it's too hot. I'm gonna see if Ted went up. They went to Mackinac Island today. Anybody here around West Branch? Oh, I do crazy shit, man. I'd like to go to Mackinac and get a fish dinner. Nice rainy day though. They needed this rain bad. You know, just this little bit of rain made the corn pop up probably 2 inches. Yeah, I bet you would, Penny. I think you'd love it here. I think you'd like it, yeah. a good place to live. Like I said, if the winters would have stayed like they were when I was younger, I would have stayed. You think you'd like it, Blue? I think I'm going to spend January up in the UP. Yeah, I don't want to. You know what though? I don't want to come back that much. And when you look at the taxes, and leaving the heat on, and all that bullshit, I'd be better off just coming back when I wanted to and getting a hotel, staying at Ted's. You know, if I was coming back and spending the summers or something, yeah, I would agree with you. Well, I see there's a food truck back there. I'm going to see what kind of food they have there. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have him down. I'll bring him down. You know, Anthony's a good guy. I mean, I help him out as much as I can when I'm around. But honestly, to have him down there, it's either getting lunch and there's nothing to do. I think he'd go fucking crazy visiting me. I mean, he likes the idea of it. What is that damn food truck? Kind of food this is in this thing. A lot of these food trucks are bullshit. Let's see what type of food it is. Oh, Asian chicken wrap. Pork tenderloin. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these sandwiches. Yeah, Asian chicken wrap sounds good, doesn't it? I'm gonna get an Asian chicken wrap, Cubano sandwich, barbecue pork wrap. Yeah, I got a pop down here too. show you my, get my pop over here. I'm going to show you my sandwich.
Look at my nice sandwich.
Look at my nice chicken wrap. Blue, look at my nice chicken wrap. Doesn't that look nice? Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, I would send you one if you were here. I'd buy you one. Yeah, it's spinach tortilla. Yep. Tortilla. It's good. Yeah, I'd buy you one if you were here. This is really good. Now, it's just my opinion, but places that have good sandwiches like this, the chicken's finely chopped. I don't like a big old slab of chicken in like a sandwich like this. It's finely chopped, mixed up with like lots of other stuff, peanuts, good sauce, moist. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's way better than Jersey Mike's. I don't understand that Jersey Mike's sign right there. This is a small town. Anybody going that way, you're going to see Jersey Mike's anyway. Yeah, you still work a lot though, Penny. Yeah, all day long. Oh, it sure was. It was great. I hadn't seen her in 10 years.
Hey, salty girl. Thank you. That was a good day yesterday. I can explain how my day went yesterday to the women and the men. I've got two different ways of putting it. Yeah, I like it too. Go ahead. Okay. To the women, yesterday we shared our deep emotions with each other. Our bodies became one. We pleased each other in every way and got just as tight as we were 10 years ago. To the guys, Klaus, I knocked the back out of that ass for over 6 hours. Yeah. You asked for it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. Believe it or not, now you're gonna laugh, and I'm not shitting you on this. She's a Bible toter. She's a Bible toter. Yeah, thank you, Penny. You know, I'm always trying to get her. I say, hey, look, we're consenting adults. I mean, why are we fucking around here, man? I don't want, like, any stone unturned. I don't want to, if there's something you like, let me know what it is. There's something I like, I'll let you know. You know, you're not in church. You don't need to worry about swearing around me. It's just have fun, man. Let's just drop these fucking facades. And she was smiling. She said, okay, you know, kind of like innocent smiling. She said, all right. I said, really, let's just be ourselves for today, please. You know, if it makes you feel better, I'll read the Bible with you tomorrow for an hour. Will that help? I said, we're like human beings, man. I mean, let's just, you know, let's just hit that top level. Be fiddly fucking around. And I knew I finally got to her
I finally got her, you know, she was like holding my hand, that kind of bullshit. And I encourage her to tell me what's on her mind. And I said, well, you know, normally if I didn't say anything and I didn't set the trap, she would say it's nice to be close to me and that kind of shit. So about 1 o'clock, she was smiling. I said, what's on your mind? She said, oh, I'd rather not talk about it. It's like, what do you mean you'd rather not talk about it? She said, well, I just feel a little embarrassed. I said, embarrassed? What? I mean, haven't we had a good time today? She said, yeah, we have. It's really been special. I said, well, share it with me. Now, this is a Bible toter. And she looked me in the eye, and we looked each other in the eye for like 30 seconds. It seemed like a half hour. She said, I haven't been fucked like that since college. And I knew our communications had opened up. Yeah. I told her I wanted my new code name to be the Deep South. I said, when I say that, I don't care where we're at. And when I mentioned Deep South, I want it to reference today. She said 10-4.
Hey, Dolly, how you doing? I think I'm gonna go to the court. I'm gonna hitting this pole going out. What a good day. I got a smile on my face right now. Looks like a kid under a Christmas tree. You'll say, why are you smiling? I share my emotions with my YouTube people. I'm smiling because of the pleasant memories. That goddamn headboard sounded like a woodpecker having a heart attack. I got up this morning and I looked at the drywall just to make sure I hadn't rammed a giant hole in it with that headboard smacking it. I was laying in bed thinking to myself, it's hats off to the builder and my religious next door neighbors. I bet his wife was jealous as hell. Carnal knowledge, lust in the first degree. I said, spring has arrived. quite left yet. Well, I think the rain is gone. Looks like. Go on, stupid ass. God damn it. Fucking grandma, motherfucker. Yeah, looks like they left. That's the downside of the old F-150. It has a huge turn radius. I'm feeling a lot better. I didn't feel that great when I got up this morning. Turn. Fuck out of the way. I'll be right back.
They lost power. It's gonna come back tomorrow. See you, salty girl. Yeah, it's easier to go back tomorrow. Hey, Frisky. I'll be right back.
Nope, no, just leave it. Oh, he's right. It's only a one-way lock for these ones.
And that's really possible.
Yes.
It's so fucking stupid.
That is. So what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the other key,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna sell it to you for $40.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. With that remote on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I don't want you losing money on this, man. I mean, you appreciate you're doing this.
If you come back another day
Yeah.
without the bosses be here,
Yeah.
I can do something for you.
All right.
It
You want me to do that?
ain't gonna be $100.
All right. So you want me to just come back? What's good for you?
I'm gonna keep this key right here.
Keep this one too. Hey, where the fuck?
Because it's the same. I already had the same there, so
Yeah.
I'll have it in there. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick cut. Monday.
Yeah, Monday I might not be here. I'm thinking about going back to Georgia.
Okay.
Is there any way you could do it tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Because-
I could come back later tonight.
Okay.
What time?
I'll come around. Come around 6.
All right, so see you then. All right, thanks.
Yep.
I'll pay you for that one too. Yeah, I will, man. I've been fucking around with this goddamn key.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? What time is it? 3:34. Yeah, I know. That's what everybody says. Yeah. Let's see what time. Come around 6. That's 2.5 hours. Yeah, I can do that. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. It's not the same in a better way. It's a pain in the ass taking Daisy, to be honest with you. Gotta leave it running, this, that, fuck. Well, you guys party on. Yeah, thank you. Well, thanks for following along. Sorry it took so long. I'm trying to get another key made, one of these fob keys. What a pain in the ass. So I hope you have a good day. Mark, you have a good day. Tribbles? Jessica, Rachel, I don't want to miss everybody. Appreciate it. It was a nice chat we had today. Thank you. Party on. Hey, Stephanie. I'm just getting ready to sign off. How you doing? All right, see you, Mark. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye, Stephanie. Be on later. Hope you're feeling good. Hey, my enemy. I'll see you later. Thank you. Hey, Stephanie, he's got a new channel. Mark, put your link so Stephanie can subscribe. Stephanie, wait till Mark puts his link to his channel. He's got a new channel. Mark, paste that link, will you? Play your favorite songs. Sort of. See you, Jessica. Looking good in that avatar. You're looking good. I wish my Match.com dates looked that good. I wouldn't do anything but date. All right, thank you, Stephanie. All right, Tribbles, yeah, I'm going to go and do a few things now. Appreciate you riding along. You party on. Thanks for being a part of the chat today. Welcome back. You guys party on.